All right, hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of YFJC. This is episode 27. This has been a bit of a long one coming. I have been busy moving over the last 3 weeks or so, which is why there's been no other episodes. So, sort of getting back into making content for my YouTube channel. Was expecting a bit more of a slow one there. We actually only have 3 guests tonight, but that's fine. We'll obviously do what we do usually, and next week we'll be back with the main schedule of YFJC. So tonight we've got a Kindred, Graves, and a Udyr game. This first one here is Kindred on NA Platinum 3, so I'm going to drag him in now and we'll be able to start the show. Also, if this is the first time you're watching, this is the show where I essentially go over the early game from people in my community on my Discord server. If you want to come on the show, I do it again every week. We're back into it, so you can just join the Discord channel, and then about an hour or so beforehand, I ask who wants to come on the show. And it's literally first in, best dressed, so you can come on here and get your early game reviewed. So early game is super important for you as a jungler. If you stuff up the early game, I see it all the time in my reviews. The harder your early game you make for yourself, the harder the game, and that's what we have the most impact of. So let's get our first guest in here. All right. Master Dabuto, you are on the air. Can you hear me all good?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Excellent. So this is the first time on the show, right?
Yep.
All right, and we've obviously done a couple of reviews just before, so this is a two-in-one package deal.
Yeah.
So let's take a look. So I'm gonna get the game up on your screen in just a second. So basically, just watch from the stream here, and then just mute the stream and just listen to my Discord, and then we can just go over here. All right. Oh, sorry. This
Definitely
is not a
remember
Kindred
this game.
This is a Nidalee game. I thought it was a Kindred game. All right. So
Yeah.
you can remember this game? This was what, 7 days ago? I think it was.
Yeah, 6 days ago. I remember there was one. I think it was a mistake, because usually I do very well against Evelyn, but I tried doing something different, and I think that might have messed me up.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So your place of water is blue buff here. So what are you thinking here? What's your win condition? You want to pressure Eve. That's the idea, yeah?
Yeah, that's usually I try and go into her jungle and kill her before she can scale and one shot my team.
Okay. So she starts blue. Okay. Yep.
I wanted to mirror her pathing, or that's usually what I do. That's not what I did this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, we can steal this here, but the thing about this is that ideally what you want to do is like kill her then steal it. That's best case scenario, right? So the fact that like every Eve, I don't know if you know her clear, they do this clear. They do a full clear,
Yeah, they always full clear.
and they're pretty low. She's struggling on red. Like I'm in the process of working on my Eve guard right now. I hate getting contested on at my red. So you should definitely, like, how you said you do this, just do this. Like you're overcomplicating things. So
Yeah.
red, blue, Grom, invade.
Right.
Like this is actually not even bad for Eve. It's actually not. It's actually hurts you more than Eve because she's actually ahead in camps. Think about this. Like right now, you see this. She's ahead in camps. She takes her raptors. She sees you gank bot. She takes your raptors and Krugs.
Right. So doing a 3 camp clear into an invade
Yeah.
would have been better.
Yeah. And like you could have fought off her Krugs and stuff like that. Like the amount of pressure you put on an Eve here is ridiculous. Like usually what I do as Eve is like if I'm getting invaded here, the best move is just I concede the red buff and I just go straight to her raptors and Krugs. Because if you're doing that path, you obviously those are up. That's actually the counterplay to what you do. But every Eve will just fall over themselves and do this that you're playing against.
Right. And then we're doing that against like other farming junglers like Shyvana and Karthus. Would that be better as well? To just 3 camp clear into an invade?
Yes. Yeah. I'll do the same thing. Yeah. I think they will categorize under an Eve. Yeah. I mean, you can definitely force out a Karthus. What was the other one you said? Shyvana?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, the way you sort of need to do this is try it out, learn. You sort of need to like push it and like figure out like, okay, this worked. Why didn't it work? Did I just mess up the skirmish? Did I just miss my spear? All that sort of stuff.
Right.
Ooh. Okay, you get a flash. Great. How can we punish this?
Maybe double scuttle, and if she contests the top side, can kill her.
Okay, well, it's obviously not what we do here. So let's think about this. Why do you feel you can't go for double grab here, and then just defend these top camps?
Probably just autopilot. I mean, there's no way she could have taken it, so I probably just wasn't thinking in the moment. But yeah, or maybe even taking my bot side camps into a reset and then go straight to scuttle, and then maybe invade her top side. But
No, I actually think this is fine, but because right now it's actually potentially difficult to contest double crab here.
right.
Oh, actually, no, it's
I
not.
think that's heavy banish.
Malphite's Malphite's Eve has no flash, and Anivia like can sort of help you here, you know? Like this is actually a pretty big wave coming here, you know? So, because you know why this pathing is so good as well for you? Think about how good it would have been if you double crabbed. Crab, Raptors, Krugs, reset bot for Dragon, and you have so many options. You can take these camps, you can take her second Raptors, you can take the Dragon, you know? Like, this pathing would be so much better for you.
Right.
But, I mean, a full clear here is still fine, I think. As long as you full clear, and then reset, we go bot. Oh, no, you make the cardinal sin here. If we show top, what can we lose on the other side of the map here?
Dragon.
You're just so weak. The general rule of thumb is like, if I don't have any AP items or any items, and I'm trying to kill level 5 champs, I literally do 0 damage. That's just like a fact. So, yeah, this is like literally a game losing mistake, honestly. Like, it's big. So, you definitely don't, because then, and look what happens, you actually lose a free dragon for this, you know? Oh, you even stay on the map. What are you doing here? So you know dragon's gone, so you try and counter jungle. Oh, again, this would have been all prevented if you just did this, reset, go bot, because they wouldn't have been forced to do dragon at that stage, you know?
Right. Okay.
So does that make sense? Like, I mean, it's the fact that you showed there. Again, you gave away free information.
Okay, so to be more aware about the information I'm giving.
That's right. Yeah.
Showing
the
other side of the map.
The question is like, you can give the information, but be like, okay, what can I lose for this? And even is it worth it to lose? And that's why it was such a worst case scenario, because it's you lose dragon, and also there's no way this gank works in a million years. It's a Malphite against a Nasus. You know, this is not your win condition. This is just a waste of time.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, I think maybe I tunnel vision too hard on trying to shut Evelyn down, and then did it improperly, and then kind of forgot about like my laners and how good their gank setup is. Because playing around bot lane, I think would have been really good too. With Ash Leona having
absolutely. I mean, that's your best option. You know, it's like that's it. Right. It's like just top's just not an option. It's like the two options. The win condition here is shutting down Eve, #1 priority, and the #2 priority is bot side and get every dragon and contest her on a second red buff. That's best case scenario. So yeah, your game is completely screwed here. Eva's gotten a free level 6 against you. You didn't punish her flash at all. She won the early game. And a lot of it came down to this, but it also came down to your you know, that weird thing you did where you took her red. Like, there's so many more opportunities for you this game that you sort of stuffed up, you know?
Yeah, that was like the big thing. I mean, I didn't notice it until I was thinking about it like 30 minutes later, how I lost this game. Because, you know, I've literally won every single game against Evelyn until this game. And
so why change things up? You said that that's what you usually do, but you randomly like overthought it this one time, you know?
Yeah. I guess I just overcomplicated it, maybe.
I mean, you can test it out. I think it's fine to test out, but now you know that's just not the right thing to do, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, so McBang in the Twitch chat says, if you go for double crab there, do you cross over mid or go around? The answer here is literally just cross mid, honestly. I just don't care. Just cross mid, you know?
Scuttle crab into transition game. To another scuttle.
Yeah, just cross mid here. Wait, where is she? What's she doing? She's so scared. Yeah, just literally just disrespect them and just be like, just go here. Again, there's no way they can contest you. It's just not possible. Even there's no flash, just spam. Alright, so I think that's all I want to go for the early game here. Master Dabuto, because obviously that was, yeah, definitely the little tiny things that were mis-executed. Alright, any other questions around this game here?
No, not really. I mean, it was kind of a pretty obvious mistake, I think. And then I think just after that mistake, I wasn't making the best decision after that either.
Yeah, I mean, after that, the nail in the coffin was the going for the top gank. Yeah, that's just like, you just see you later, you know, game done.
Right.
Because he just gets a free dragon and a free level 6. That's the worst thing. Like, if I get a free level 6 against like an early game jungle that's meant to pressure me, I just be like, oh, thank God, I won the game, you know?
Like, would there ever be a case where like going red to red would have been a good idea? Like maybe against a different champion or something?
I don't think so. No, it's
just no.
That would, yeah, pretty much never, honestly. It's just not good. Because you skip too many camps to do that. It's just so inefficient, you know? It's like, you're not level 3, you can't fight. Like, a level 2 Nid is pretty shit, right?
Right.
You know, it's like only like Graves and stuff. Graves and Kindred can do that stuff, because their level 2 is actually, like, better than most champs, or like the best in the game. Alright, okay. Master Dabuto, well, thanks for coming on the show, and we'll potentially see you next time.
Okay.
Alright, see you later.
Thank you.
Alright, so that was our first guest. We got 2 more guests again for tonight's show. Again, it's a smaller show because I've sort of been disappeared from content creation over the last couple of weeks. Alright, so Arian, we're going to drag you in here. Alright, Arian, you are on the air. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, hello?
Excellent. Hello. You've been on the show before, right, Arian? You look familiar.
Yeah, I have.
You have, yes, I remember. Was it a Graves game we looked over last time?
I think so, yeah.
And how's your games been going since our last meeting, our last review?
It's been pretty good. Since the last time it was versus a Master Yi reviewed.
Yes, I remember.
I just ban him every game now.
Excellent. That's good to hear. Alright, so this is again, you lost, you get 6-4-6. It looks like you've been playing pretty well recently. You've got some good games in here. Yeah. Obviously liking the Graves.
I just need to play more.
Yes, that's definitely something that holds people back. Just sheer amount of games. Alright, so the game should be up on your screen in a second here, Arian. Let me know when you can see it all good.
Yeah, I can see it.
Alright, so we are against a Kane this game, so sort of similar-ish concept.
Yeah, I was gonna pressure him early.
Then
I decided to late invade.
Okay, love it.
Really
love that. I love that. Late invade with a Thresh caster, there's just no way you lose this 3v3.
Yeah, and like their bot lane's really weak, like Twitch.
Absolutely.
So weak.
Alright, so tip. When you late invade, Arian, must have a sweeper. Must have a sweeper. Because if they ward this, and then they're just sitting around poking you, worst case scenario, you suddenly become so hard to invade. So you must have a sweeper here for when they ward this, because they're going to ward it and try and defend it sometimes, you know. And if you clear this ward, then they can't walk in here because they have no vision, you know. And like they can't steal the red buff. So this like literally makes the invade a completely different invade. Really important to have sweeper, just straight off the bat.
So do I sweep Pixel Brush or when we're like going?
So you sweep, like ideally when you start. So when you're like, so ideally what you do is like out of base, you run straight here. Okay, you don't actually go here because if they ward this, they might actually know there's an invade, and they start thinking about it, right? So you want to stand here and see if they ward this. So you can see if they ward this. because you know,
Yeah,
right?
when they move.
So you sit here with sweeper. If they ward this, then you will sweep as you walk into here. If they don't ward it, then you probably want to start sweeping around here, because you get maximum sweepage out of it. So you know, like, if they're here, because again, ideally what you do, usually they ward this, and then if you start sweeping like here, you'll be able to kill the ward, you know. But if you start sweeping like in the pixel rush, you actually might miss killing this ward. Make sense?
Yeah.
And then you guys actually decide not to invade anymore here. Interesting. Why is that?
Should I have Captain invading?
Keep going. Go. Keep going. You gotta pressure this. You know, it's like you took. Think about it. It's like 1:30 now. You know, keep going. It's like, why do we stop?
Okay. So that was a pretty big one.
Yeah. Because you're actually screwed now. He gets a free. Think about how far behind you are right now. You're like going to be 6-7 seconds late to this. You're not going to be able to get a leash. Where's the pressure? You can't pressure Kane anymore.
Yeah. True.
Like, there's no reason you can't keep going. Yeah, they saw you, but there's nothing they can do about it. You know, you're a Thresh Graves caster against a Kane Twitch Nami. Asni says, got to go balls to the wall. I agree, you know?
Yeah.
We're masculine, we're Graves. We got to just brute force it, you know? Trust me, Kane cannot do anything against a Graves Thresh caster. So yeah, this is just so weak. You know, you're so screwed at this stage, honestly. You just do a full clear. Kane even gets a kill. Oh, this is just worst case scenario here, Arian.
Well.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's good that you pinged it, but like, unfortunately that happens. And then you lose Crab. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Okay, we can go with this. Oh, you gotta wait for the wave here, Arian. Patience, patience.
Because usually they don't see you when you go like that. It's like...
Yeah, I think they do. Wait, maybe they don't.
It's because the Nami like walked up a little and
yeah. Wait, they actually... Oh, wait, I just didn't do it quick enough. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, just again,
really
there's no harm to just E over this wall here, you know? But this is really bad. I mean, this is like, again, this is a cannon wave. There's another wave coming up here. Literally just sit here and just wait for the wave. Actually, no, one thing, you actually do need to be careful of Kane here. Actually, this is not possible because you actually know that Kane's going to reset after this crab. So this is actually, yeah, you can't really do much about this, can you? Alright, so we just back off. Oh, what happens here? Why can't we fight this? This guy's just running in here. What the hell? Alright, well, Thresh... Yeah, Thresh should have started with a flay, then hooked. That was his bad, but, you know, it's whatever. That was actually a free kill. Alright. Thanks for the sub, by the way, Ortasis, Dylan. Appreciate the 2 months. Alright. So, we just go back to clearing. Oh, Kane goes top here again. Does he get this kill? Oh my god, Volibear's OP. Arian comes to save the day. Oh no. Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
let's think about this a bit more here. Like, honestly, you know what you do here? Just kill the Singed, honestly. Literally one auto attack. Red Smite. Q, he's dead. And then you finish off Kane after this, you know? Don't worry about Kane, he's useless now. Just kill the Singed. So I think that should have been 2 kills there. Like, what do you think here, Arian?
Yeah, I think that was a misplay. I also think I should have flash queued, but towards the other side.
Yeah, to do the warbang, that's right. But, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, he sort of just queues over that wall anyway, so... Yeah, there should have been 2 kills there, Arian. 2 kills. Alright, so we reset. We get warrior, control ward.
Fresh just missed like every hook. This was pretty good though. I think Nunu should help.
No, so enemy bot lane's missing here. Twitch is here. I mean, look, think about this situation right here, Arian. Like, can your team help you here?
I mean, Thresh has a lantern, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I guess so.
Also, there's a blast cone and I can E
Alright,
over the wall.
alright.
Or alt over the wall.
Alright, I guess this is fine. Alright, but this is a little bit greedy, yeah. I mean, why can't we just ult him? Why can't we just kill the TF? Auto attack. Auto attack. Oh, I guess you were trying to auto attack then ult. Yeah. You potentially overstayed your welcome here, Arian. Like, this is fine, but like we gotta get out of here. Like, again, Nunu's not here to help you. Like, just dying as Graves is so bad here because then you lose the option to Dragon. You know, like it's just not good for you.
Maybe I could have even autoed the blast cone so TF gets over the Dragon.
Yeah, I think you could have done that as well. Because this is really inefficient for you now. Because think about now you're forced to go bot, but look at all this.
Yeah.
So this is just the chaos. This is just the mess that you don't want to be dealing with as Graves. You want to have controlled chaos as Graves. You want to be the one, be like, okay, this is a free red buff. This is a free dragon. This is a free Rift Herald. I'm pressuring. But if you start trading your life one for one, you don't want to be doing that as Graves. You need to be on the map. Just keep getting that farm. Because like the way that I view this now is that Red Kane's gonna like by the time he probably gets form really soon because he's been hitting Volibear and stuff a lot here. He's outscaled you, Arian. Probably by like level 7, honestly. Because you haven't done enough to pressure him.
Yeah.
And this is just
like
this is the nail in the coffin because you're just too far behind, this is Call of Duty League of Legends. Like, I mean, sure there's Dragon here, but this first Dragon's not even worth these camps, honestly. Alright, Arian, so that's all I'm going to go for this early game here. Definitely a lot of mistakes in here. Any other questions you wanted to ask about this one?
Yeah, what do you think of Ignite Grave?
I like it. I do like it. I think it's good.
Think it would have been good this game?
Yeah, I do. If you're versing weak early junglers, you should definitely go. I mean, I think maybe it's just the way to go. All the time. I like it.
Every game?
Yeah, because Nimbus Cloak Ignite is just too good. That's the key to success, is the Ignite. You're just unkillable. You do so much damage in the skirmishes.
Yeah. I'm gonna try that out.
Try it out. See how it goes. Take some time to get used to, because you need to be a little more careful, because you can't do risky plays just... But at the end of the day, you can E over walls. That's the thing. You can E over walls, so you don't really need a flash. I mean, it's obviously nice to, get the Nimbus Cloak flash. It feels good to flash on someone's head in Nimbus Cloak, but the Ignite just helps you so much in, like, the early game. Like, to punish Kayn even more, and, like, Kayn's, Eve's, Kha'Zix, all that sort of stuff is just so good. Even versing, like, the early game skirmish, like, even Lee Sin and stuff, you just hard win that,
Yeah. So, like, Graves would become, like, Xin Zhao, basically.
Absolutely, yeah. You're just out of control.
Yeah, okay, that's pretty much everything.
Alright, excellent.
Yeah, thank you.
Arian, thanks for coming on again, and we'll potentially see you next time.
Peace, yeah.
Alright, so that was our second guest. Our last guest for tonight's an Udyr player over on my home server, OS, so we'll drag him in just a moment. Let's just get this game up. And if you guys have any questions in the chat, now's the time to ask. Ark says, Ignite Kindred? Maybe not. I don't know about that one. I haven't really seen it, but I guess it's sort of the same sort of philosophy as Graves, but I don't know. I think Flash is more important on Kindred. Because like it's like the flash to get the third proc of the E. It's like the flash ult to save someone. It's like I think flash is more important for Kindred. Yeah, go Flash. Alright. Spacks, you're on the air. Can you hear me all good?
Yeah, mate. My boy's got the COVID, brother.
Oh, wow, really? Is that true?
Yeah, mate.
Okay, that's not good. Whereabouts are you from most?
Northern New South Wales.
Alright. So, Spacks, I'm trying to find your account. Is it Real Best Udyr? Like, what's your...
I'm Real Beast. OCE.
I am Real Beast. Oh, sorry.
I'm Real Beast.
Alright,
Yeah.
I messed that up. Alright, so obviously we just did the review of just before. We've got another game here.
Yeah, this is the gold 4 yellow.
Alright, let's take a look.
No, it's actually silver one.
Wait,
Yeah, I was due with them, mate.
I'm Real Beast OC doesn't exist. Oh, because I want NA. What am I doing? Never mind. So you have so many account Spacks. Like, tell me about that. What's the idea there?
What's the idea?
Yeah.
Well, my mate has trouble getting into gold, right? So my whole strategy is make as many accounts as I need, and then get him to gold. That's my pipe dream.
Okay.
You know, get him to gold for once in his life.
Okay.
It's turning out to be harder than expected.
What role does he play?
He's a mid lane Vega main. That's all he plays, Vega. It's rough, bro.
Okay. I mean, you know, you sound like a good friend there, Spacks, but we're definitely not improving ourselves if we're playing a lot lower than an ELO, right? So.
Yeah, that's true, mate. That's true.
So is it I'm Real Beast OCE? That's what your IGN, right?
No, it's just I'll just link it.
Oh, okay, got it. I found it. All right, so Udyr 1039 done. All right, so I'll get the game up on your screen in just a moment. All right, so you're against a Karthus this game. So how do you view against early junglers? Like obviously Karthus is like a bit more of a scaling jungler. How are you thinking to punish him?
Sit in the bush above rapes and just rape the fuck out of him. Really, that was my whole plan.
What about late invades?
Nah, don't give a fuck, mate.
All right, so let's take a look here. So we're just waiting, camp in the red. Ward.
I just wanted to get a ward out.
I think it's important to switch out to sweeper here, Spacks.
Yeah.
Because we're such a, you know, as you said, you just want to sit there and camp a bush. Like we need to make sure the bush isn't watered, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Like if we're early pressure, we need that sweeper, you know. But I do like this ward a lot because you know, he's starting blue right now.
Man.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, let me tell you, it pays off big time.
Love it. Oh. Okay. Alright, so one thing here, I mean, this is going to work for sure, but just pop whenever a fight's about to happen, just pop your potions. You know, you want to make sure that you're as healthy as possible. But this is definitely a dead Karthus. Nice work. You know your champ, Spacks. I like this a lot. Excellent. Alright, this is an important question, Spacks. Where is Karthus going to go out of base, you reckon?
He's gonna go with Krugs, I believe.
Okay. You are right, he actually did go as Krugs. But, I mean, I guess, like, yeah, I mean, this is like, you know, silver 1 gold, right? I mean, what he actually should have done is gone bot crab. So, you know what I'm thinking right here is that you should have probably done this crab. Oh, wait, but even before that, I mean, you actually come into this blue. Actually, no, I think this is fine. Because crab's not up yet, is it? Yeah. No, you do the right thing here. Come here and do your gromp. Do the crab. Double crab him. Defend your bot camps. Oh, this is aggressive.
Mid too.
Dude, your damage is insane.
Yeah, man.
Okay. You dodge those. We take his gromp. Nice. I like it. We reset. We go back bot. Alright, so this is sort of a slightly similar situation that we did the review before Spacks. Is like, you know how like we can potentially clear our jungle and reset and go bot for dragon?
Yeah, man. But that dragon, man, that first dragon, I got to get that shit, bro.
Yeah, so I think this is fine. I actually think this is fine. Because I mean, you didn't even have blue buff either, so you actually would have struggled to clear your especially your raptor camp and stuff,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, and I had a lot of gold to spend. Like 3 kills, you know.
Yep.
Double crab money. It's all good.
Alright. You should transition us nicely to a dragon. We are though. Oh, this. What do you think about presence of mind on Udyr? Have you tried it?
Mate, I've tried it. Like 1 or 2 games. I did like it because I never went which is like the most annoying thing about this fucking boosted ass champion. But I also like the triumph because it saved me a lot more.
Yeah, it definitely helps in the
You know what I
early
mean?
skirmishes. Yeah. I was wondering if you tried it, but I think triumph is definitely the way to go. You just want to be just OP early game. Just get that procs. It could be the difference between.
Yeah, my whole thing with Udyr is just scuttle priority.
Yep.
And fuck with the enemy jungle.
Yep.
Like this here, I went full retard. I didn't respect the fact that they had a Nautilus.
Yeah.
Like, I die here, but yeah, that's whatever.
Yeah, I think you're biting off a bit more than you can chew here.
Yeah, you know, I get the blood going, and that's it.
Yeah, this
That's
is.
red.
This
Carter's
is.
gotta die.
Yeah. I mean, that's really bad, Spacks. 'Cause I mean, look at that shutdown goal you give to, you know, Carthus as well.
Yeah, I did.
Not good. Not good. So that's just simple like map awareness. You just need to understand. Like I love your aggressiveness here, but you always need to think when I'm walking to the enemy jungle. Where's the enemy laners? It's like think about it. Can your team help?
Yeah.
No. Where's the enemy bot lane? You know, it's like I like that you went for the blue, but maybe just back off right now. Just back off right now,
Yeah.
and because you know what you can do, you go contest his second red buff.
Yeah, exactly. Or I could just go clear, you know, all my.
Yeah, you should do these as well. They're
Look, they're
level
all
one.
up.
Yeah, you just did the worst case possible, honestly. All right, we're going straight for his red now.
Yeah, man, we don't fuck around, bro.
I can
We try to
tell.
shut down this Carthus.
I can tell.
He's a little bit salty, this boy. That's unlucky. And then Black Up arrived. Fucked around with Oriana a bit. Then Zed's like, oh shit, stuff's happening. I better go help out my jungler.
All right. Well, I think what I'll be thinking here, let's just full clear our jungle, reset, and a Rift Herald.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm also eyeing off that scuttle down bot lane.
Okay. I mean, I guess yeah. So, what do you want to break with Rift Herald here? What are you thinking here, Spacks?
I don't know, mate. I just want to get it off.
You just
the
want to
bat.
get off that. You
Put
got
it in my
to.
inventory, get the quick rebase.
Yeah, because like the way that I view this is like, okay, if you wanted to break top here or mid, I mean mid's fine. I mean that probably doesn't matter. But like the idea here I had was like full clear, then reset and then do Rift Herald, and then maybe you can gank top and break top. But if you want to break bot right now, then it is best to do what you did, because then you do these camps, reset, and then you go bot. And I'll probably say ganking bot. I mean breaking bot tower.
It's a lot more beneficial than breaking top, in my opinion.
It is overall, but some cases it's not. So my thought process here is that these guys are already winning lane. These guys are probably already outscaling, It's actually probably not that important to break bot, but it is a Darius
I don't know,
top.
man. When I see an Ezreal on my team, I just want to cry.
Yeah, it's definitely you get a hit or miss. Yeah, I think breaking bot here is fine, to be honest. Now, how much gold are we sitting on? 1,300. I just want to see what you do with this Rift Herald.
I-
You're lagging a bit, Spacks. I don't know if it's your end or my end. Alright, Ray Possum says stream is fine. I think Spacks is lagging here. We'll see if he comes back. But we are on a drag now. Second drag, obviously pretty good for us. It is a fire drag. I'll probably do right now fire drag and then literally just rift bot, just break bot here. Or actually, no, best case scenario here is actually dive bot and then ideally dive bot, get this tower naturally and then save Rift Herald to rift mid. And then just get Ezreal Karma to come mid here. But mid is on 5 plates. Zed's not doing too well. I mean, it's hard. Like, part of me says, actually, no. What we do is we break this naturally. This is best case scenario. Okay, we break this bot tower naturally, and then we reset with that Ezreal Karma. We'll probably need to coordinate this because laners don't understand that this is now the next objective on the map. Alright, Spack says, yeah, Discord's lagging for you. Okay, well, that's fine. We're going to wrap up this review anyway. This is all I wanted to go over for the early game, but essentially what I was saying here, Spax, is let's break this tower, reset, let's dive bot, break this tower, reset, come top, Rift Herald mid. Again, best case scenarios here. I mean, we should easily be able to dive this. With Udyr Flash, you one-shot this guy with Red Smite, dead, kill this, bam. So Ark says, with this first Rift Herald, do you ever want to go... tier 2 tower by taking the first one naturally, or should use it to break another tower? No, you never want to go tier 2 tower Arc. Like, it's always better to break the tower naturally and then go up to break the next one than get a tier 2 towers are pretty much useless at this stage of the game. These towers are the key objectives. Because, I mean, these don't have plates, Arc, you know? It's like you're missing out on the gold plus. This is the best tower to break in the game because it gives you huge map control on both sides here. And yeah, this is just the next objective. You just want Ezreal Karma to come up here and bully Darius because now Darius is 3-1 lead, means nothing if you break top lane. And Ezreal Karma's there because he can't do anything against Ezreal Karma. Alright, so if there's any other questions for the streams, we're going to wrap up. This is it for YFJC. Again, we only had 3 guests on tonight, but you know, we're sort of reinvigorating my channel, my content creation. But we'll be back next week as well for the episode 28 of YFJC. Oh, Spack says your build any good. Let's quickly switch back to this. I don't know much about... I mean, I'll just follow... Who was that guy you talked about? Follow that Challenger Grandmaster Udyr player, yeah, Foviak. I'll just look at him. I mean, I think your build's pretty aggressive. Looks like you're on Wits. What are you building with the recurve bow? Witsend will definitely be pretty good this game against Karthus and Ori. So Ark says, Han, how do you decide which towers to break first and the benefit of breaking each other one? So Ark, that's going to all depend. That's actually such an impossible question for me to answer because it's different every game. It's going to be based on your win condition. So, like, overall, bot is probably, in general, bot is really good to break because then you can, can go top. But some games, mid is a must to break because you're against, like, a champion that can stalemate the game for a long time. Because mid is the most important game to get control of the map. Bot is the most important if you want to get your bot lane ahead, your ADC ahead, and then you can flip the map and then you can, break this tower. It's like, it's so methodical when you break bot. It's like, break bot, dragon, reset top, you guys siege top, break top, then the mid lane, then your bot lane goes mid, and you are essentially getting pressure side lanes, and you guys are looking to 4-man, make sort of plays mid. That's best case scenario in a perfect world, but solo queue is pretty chaotic. That's not really likely to happen a lot of the time. And break top if the top laner is the main wing Kong. That's right, Arc. That's right. Alright, well again, thanks everyone for watching. That's going to wrap it up for this episode of YFJC. We will see you next time.